Jambo, my name is Bonventure and this is Moving Pictures Kenya. It is long since we took a journey through America, and therefore today I want us to go on a journey through America. And for this edition of Journey Through America, I want us to go and watch a baseball game. My friends have invited me to a baseball game. And the reason why I'm excited is because they have something called heckling in baseball. So I just want to experience this heckling and see how it is done. Like for me, I have prepared all my heckling today. I'm going to teach them how to heckle. Hey Bonventure, I hear you went hunting in Kenya with your dog and then you killed an antelope and then your dog asked, "Where is the side, you bum?" On a bright Thursday morning in York, Pennsylvania, something as simple as a game became an unforgettable first experience.
My name's Adam. I work with Bonventure, and we've taken to a York Revolution ball game. I do believe this is his first time being at a baseball game, an American baseball game. And the rules are kind of new to him and will be new to everybody that's watching this, I imagine.
At Wellspan Park, the day began with more than just baseball. We arrived carrying canned food. These small acts of kindness exchanged for entry tickets, turning sport into a moment of community giving.
I think the terminology is food insecurity. Not everybody can afford food.
Hey fans, every Thursday home game.
So you have organizations like the York County Food Bank that provides food for families. You know, nobody wants to be, maybe you lost your job and you were living paycheck to paycheck, and this is how you need help. This is a way to get help. So coming in here for a donation of a food item, you were gained admission to the ballpark today, which is nice. But the food bank has a thing where you bring in a can, you come in here for, that's your ticket. So like we had to turn in a can, we got a voucher, we went to the ticket office gave us a ticket.
The 11 a.m. game drew a vibrant crowd. Families, passionate fans, and dozens of school children filled the stands, their excitement echoing across the ballpark. On the field, the York Revolution prepared to face the Gastonia Ghost Peppers in what would become a tightly contested showdown. This was my first time ever attending a baseball game, and I could not have asked for better company. I was invited by work colleagues Devon Freeland, Marzia Baez, Stacy Johnson, and Adam Massini. They are all lifelong fans. Others are former players. Each one of them brought their own love for the game.
Right now it is the bottom of the fifth inning, so we're just here waiting for this inning to start. We're having a great time out here with everyone from work. You know, I'm a former baseball player, so this is a game that excites me, and I've played throughout, you know, high school, college level. It's always been a dream of mine to play professional.
I haven't seen you cheering. How do you cheer this game?
How do I cheer? It depends on when we get either a home run or a nice base hit. You know, I'll start clapping. Usually that's how I cheer, just give them a nice little clap. That's it, just enjoy watching the game. So it's always a good time, fun experience.
Freeland came along with his son, a reminder that baseball is as much about family as it is about competition.
They're ahead by 1 run.
So today, what is so interesting about the game? What is so interesting?
I just love baseball. Love watching the game. I used to play baseball, and I just like to have fun with my son and watch it.
Okay. So your son, does he heckle?
No, he babbles. He's still little, so he just babbles.
For a newcomer like myself, baseball can feel complex.
How do you cheer this game?
How do we cheer? Well, when you mean cheer, you mean heckle, I assume. So you haven't really seen us heckle yet. Heckling is if a player is playing on an opposing team normally, or however you want to do it, and you pick them out, and you just start, and you can pick out anything on anybody. If a guy has a big head, you might start calling him bobblehead. You know, a bobblehead is a little doll that they have on giveaways, and when you press the top of the head, it just goes back and forth crazy. There's a guy that's online, and his thing is Trev Chirps, and he's famous for going to minor league and major league baseball games, and he's got like 2 pages, 3 pages of stuff he just says, and it's ridiculous. Like he'll go, hey, you didn't bundle with Progressive, you bum. And he'll pick somebody out and he'll just heckle like that. When the score is this high, you don't heckle the opposing team, because then chances are they'll get a little bit more agitated and run up the score a little bit more. They seem to be zeroed in today.
But at its heart, it's a game of strategy and timing. Thankfully, I had help.
How does one explain the game? Well, this is minor league. It's non-affiliated, but yet it has affiliation with the Major League Baseball in that this is a rule. Major League Baseball tries out rules here with this league. So like you see, there's a box that's up there, and that is the ABS system, which means it tells the umpire whether it's a ball or a strike. And if you look there on that orange countdown, that's a pitch clock. That is something that was introduced to baseball the last 2 years. ABS has just been introduced to Major League Baseball. So you have that going on. They also can steal first base here. Don't ask me to explain that because I don't get it. But if you're watching, you'll see the catcher is the position behind home plate, which is where the batter's at. The pitcher is the guy that's going to throw the ball. Now, if you look back where they had the time clock, you'll see he threw a 4-seam fastball at 91 miles an hour. It's pretty fast. That ball's going 91 miles an hour. And a 4-seam fastball will rise. So there'll be a slight rise when it throws. Well, that was horrible. But that was a changeup, an 86 mile an hour changeup. Now, depending on how they throw it and what grip they use is whether there's movement. But it's usually thrown through the same arm slot as a fastball. So it's hard for hitters to pick up, especially when there's a 5 mile an hour difference and with a little bit more movement. Now, if you look where that guy's moving over here, you have first base, you have second base, you have shortstop, which is between the bag in the middle and the bag on the line over here. You have your third baseman. In the outfield, you have your right fielder, your center fielder, and your left fielder.
Adam Massini guided me through every pitch, every call, every cheer, turning confusion into clarity.
Okay, here we go. Here's a guy coming up to bat, number 5. Siegel, he's the catcher. And you'll see the average is 211. It's not much of a hitter. To hit 211 isn't really that great. It's really close to what they call the Mendoza line, which is 200. And the Mendoza line is no good. That's usually when you end up getting sent down, or you get what's called DFA'd, designated for assignment.
In baseball, two teams take turns batting and fielding. The batting team aims to hit the ball and run across 4 bases to score. The fielding team tries to stop them by catching the ball, striking batters out, or tagging runners before they reach safety. 9 innings. It involves countless anxious moments, but the ultimate goal is to outscore your opponent. And what a game it was. Fast-paced, unpredictable, and filled with energy both on and off the field. In the end, the visitors edged ahead. The Ghost Peppers claimed a narrow 5-4 victory over the home team. But there was one moment I had been waiting for all day. A ceremonial gun fired during key moments, midway through the first inning, after a home run, or to celebrate victory.
Now tell us about the gun you're firing.
It's just a little artillery piece. It's a replica. And all I do is I load gunpowder in it, put a paper wad in it and ram it down. I pull a lanyard, creates a spark and fires a gun.
So what time do you fire it?
In the middle of the first inning, when the home team's at bat, when they introduce me and the team mascot, if we hit a home run, if our team hits a home run, I'm going to fire the cannon. If we win the game, I'm going to fire the cannon.
You might want to check that.
The man behind the tradition shared stories, including one about Kipchoge Keino, one of Kenya's greatest athletes.
Yeah, you talked about Kip Keino.
Yes.
I wanted you to tell Kenyans what you think about Kip Keino.
Phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal runner. When I was a young man, I used to watch him run. Untouchable.
And also joked about how the sudden blast can startle unsuspecting fans.
Last season, towards the very beginning of the season, a team from South Carolina came to play, and they had a right fielder, that's right field, who didn't know anything about that tradition to fire the cannon. So in the middle of the first inning, when I fired it, he threw himself down on the ground.
Yeah.
Scared him bad, because he was standing right over there.
But on this day, the gun never fired. No home run, no home victory.
Our team has not hit a home run today. If they hit one, I'm going to fire it.
And yet, something about that did not matter. Because for me, it was not just about the score. It was about discovery, about shared excitement, about learning a game that millions love and finally understanding why. Because in York, Pennsylvania, on an ordinary Thursday morning, baseball became more than a sport. It became an experience. My name is Bonventure, and this is Moving Pictures Kenya, connecting people, inspiring humanity.